JR, your 3 minutes starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. My name is Lauron, and I'm running for your 2018 to 2019 Community Affairs Coordinator. When reviewing the Constitution for the responsibilities of Community Coordinator, a clear path presents itself to show that the Community Affairs Coordinator is directly in charge of promoting 3 things in Samahan, which are service, leadership, and the Filipino community. With my background as serving as Interact's Community Service Coordinator for 2 years, accumulating over 220 hours of service by the end of high school, I believe that it's important to give back and help others around us. I want to encourage our members to pass it forward and to help expose them to local service opportunities, not only what they can do at state, but also ways they can help San Diego through events such as MS Walk and AIDS Walk, and working closely with San Diego's House of the Philippines. Change starts at home. The best way to immerse yourself in the community is actively participate and engage with those we live with. Next is leadership, which is a topic I'm especially passionate in. The Community Affairs Coordinator is in charge of AppScope, and this is a program that I really want to kickstart back to success for next year, if I'm on board. AppScope trains and educates our members the art of leadership and how to lead in our community. From serving as director positions in ASB, holding president and other officer positions throughout several clubs in high school, as well as attending leadership development camps in UC Berkeley and in the Silicon Valley. I believe with my extensive experience, I'm well equipped to guide AppScope to new heights and to help foster the new generation of Audings next year in finding the potential they have to be great leaders. Leaders are not born, they're made, and we all have the potential to be great leaders with the right guidance. And last is the Filipino community, and I hope to increase member participation in events San Diego holds for our community, as well as encourage collaboration as much as possible with other collegiate organizations such as the schools that make up FCC. I bring all these ideas together as community coordinator to inspire initiative, achieve unity, and seek change in the world around us as Filipino Americans. Community is the first pillar of AB Samahan. We are not who we are without our community, especially in AB Samahan, our Filipino community. Just like how I served to represent us Audings this year as the new student representative, I hope to serve our community next year and continue on fostering togetherness and awareness within our Filipino community.
So now you'll be asked 2 questions from the current position. Nikki Ray will be asking them.
All right.
Okay. Question number 1. There are many cultures in this world, many of which are represented on this campus in the form of organizations such as our own. How do you intend to create connections and maintain solidarity with the other cultural organizations on campus?
Along with being a part of AB Samahan, I've worked throughout this year to make relationships in VSA and APSA. And as we say in AB Samahan, we promote culture and inclusiveness. And although we do have lots of different cultural organizations on campus, I see all of us cultural organizations as a team. And for a team to work, we have to learn from each other. So as a community coordinator, I aim to work closely with the other organizations on campus and work together to help find ways and community service opportunities that we can go together to help the community and the people around us. Just to create connections and help find community service opportunities alongside with other orgs.
All right. Your second question is, it is one thing to be aware and another to be actively participating with the community. How will you ensure that we as an organization are both, 1, aware of the ongoings of the community, and 2, actively participating in the community's endeavors?
To encourage awareness within our community, I would like to work closely with our next year's political, although we don't have a political, I'll work with the vice or just e-board and whole. Something that I want to utilize next year as community coordinator is all the resources that we have in San Diego with our Filipino community. For example, the House of Philippines located in Balboa Park. After doing some research on the House of Philippines, which is a non-profit organization, I've discovered that this organization is dedicated to make Filipino events, hold fundraisers, and just fairs. And I think if there's an organization that knows Philippines like the best, I think it would be the House of Philippines. And fun fact, our own member, Kat Alberto, is the daughter of the vice president for the House of Philippines. So next year, as community coordinator, I would like to utilize that relationship and help, just help foster awareness by being really active among other organizations, other Filipino organizations in San Diego.
So now you'll be asked 2 questions from the audience. The first one is, a lot of focus of past community affairs coordinator has been on organizations within the SDSU community. How will you try to branch out and work with outside orgs in the greater San Diego area to further enrich Samahan's community involvement?
So the question is asking how to promote.
I can reread it.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
A lot of the focus of past community affairs coordinators has been on organizations within the SDSU community. How will you try to branch out and work with outside orgs in the greater San Diego area to further enrich Samahan's community involvement?
To further expand SDSU's involvement with our community, I would definitely outreach and work with other organizations in different schools like UCSD, USD, and and I would work closely with them and try to create events, even maybe possibly create like a meetup or like an event that our members can join and share among our love for Filipino culture.
Okay. And then the second question is, community service has been a declining aspect in Samahan. How will you encourage members to get involved in giving back to our community?
So, community service is, I've had a long history with community service. When I was in Interact, I was in charge of contacting organizations and getting our members to do service and to go out there and help others. What I find the most helpful in doing that and encouraging participation is just really focusing on the main reasons of why you should serve and why you should help the community, because in the end of the day, we're all just trying, to live our best lives. And for some, that might be harder for others because they don't have the right utilities or right resources. And as students or as people in positions where we could help, I would like to help motivate our members to really give back and to be willing to help others. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.